Hi guys, this is Sarah with SarahleeCrochet&Fabrics. I got up this morning and my mission was to go and get some oil for my car, just because I like to keep a quart of oil, um, just because summertime, I don't know, I like a quart of oil. So I go get a quart of oil. And first of all, when did oil get so expensive? Because this 1 quart of oil was like at AutoZone was almost $10. When did oil get so expensive? Anyway, so all of that shock of the price of oil had me a little, I don't know, just I was like, why is oil $10? I just couldn't get past it. So as I was driving to my walking trail, I decided that I hadn't been to my Hobby Lobby clearance center. So if you don't know, in my state is where Hobby Lobby have their distribution center. They take over, they have about an entire block in an entire street, and it's just a massive distribution center. And many years ago I used to work there part-time because I was so curious. And they make a lot of the items, like candle making. All of the candles was made at that distribution center. And for items that they don't make, everything is stored there, and then a lot of it then is distributed to different stores all over. So it's just a massive area that they own. But anyway, so not too far from the distribution center, they have a warehouse where um, clearance items from different Hobby Lobbies is all sent to this massive warehouse, and then it is discounted and then sold there. But this warehouse pretty much is divided into different sections. So it has a massive Christmas section that pretty much is always Christmas. Everything Christmas is always there. And then they have different holidays, like they have Valentine's, they have just everything, Mardi Gras. I mean, they just have it split up into different holidays. And then they have a section specifically dedicated to clearance fabric, clearance yarn, just everything you would see in the regular Hobby Lobby, it'll be here. Or if it was discontinued at the regular Hobby Lobby, you'll still usually see it here at a discounted price. So that is what I have in my state. To my knowledge, this is the only one they have. You wouldn't even know it's Hobby Lobby clearance, except because the building doesn't say anything about Hobby Lobby. You'll see on the receipt and by the items. Anyway, and then the employees are Hobby Lobby employees, but you won't know it's Hobby Lobby until you actually get in the store and see all the Hobby Lobby clearance and all the tags and stuff that says Hobby Lobby, and then your receipts. But the actual building says nothing about Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I went there today after that long story. I went there today and I was just looking around and I was doing great. I actually had picked up only 3 skeins of yarn because they have these sample yarns. Because according to the manager that worked there, Hobby Lobby Distribution Center gets sample yarns from all different vendors, and then they kind of decide which one they want to keep. And then because the yarn will come with with whoever made it label, and so they send it to Hobby Lobby and say, hey, what you think about this yarn? And Hobby Lobby decides if they want to have them make it and put it in their stores. But sometimes they do not, or even if they do, the yarn that they get in from the makers have the maker's labels. So they'll take all of those after they look at it and decide, and they'll send it to the clearance center because a lot of it is not branded Hobby Lobby. Okay, so a lot of the yarn there sometimes are yarn you won't see in a Hobby Lobby for months and months and months, or you'll never see in a Hobby Lobby because for whatever reason Hobby Lobby decided they didn't want to carry it. Okay, so I went in there and I was doing great. These are the 3 skeins I picked up originally, and if you see that, it's just so incredibly soft, guys. I usually don't even like working with yarn of this weight, because I think this is like a 2 weight, maybe a 3, and I usually don't like working with yarn, but this is so beautiful and so soft. So this is what I mean by the sample tag. This is how it will look like in the store. And so this one says is 80 acrylic and 20 polyamide. It is 400 yards each. And it says double dyed, so I don't even know what that means. But just to get a really close up, it's like this beautiful, soft, rich, orangey, yellowish. It's just so beautiful. So I got 3 of those. It was all they had, so I got that. So I'm like, okay, you know, it's just, oh, sorry guys, it was $2 each. So I was doing good. I was pretty happy. That was all I had. And then the next thing I had in my cart at that time was this book, which is an Afghan book, and it was just $1. And these are all of the Afghans they have in the book. Even I swear, I don't know why I buy books, because I rarely use them. But I mean, honestly, for $1, come on now. So yeah, so I bought that. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. And then you guys know I make dolls. So I saw many years ago that somebody who made dolls, they would put some sort of wooden part in the doll's neck as they crochet it and stuff it to keep it straight. So I like this. I kind of figured this would work. So I got this. It was 80 cents. And then I also saw these, and I thought those would work as well. So I also got that. So this was $1.60 for a bunch of these. So, you know, I'm still doing good. And then they always have a candy section. And so this time, they change it all the time. This time they had Milky Ways for 50 cents. So I just got 2 of those. So I'm still pretty happy. I hadn't done anything. So I get to the register, and it's the same little old lady. She's been working there, because I don't know how long this clearance center has been there. I know it's been since I've been in this state, so it's been at least 25 years. And the same little lady has been working there for 25 years. So I pretty much know her by now. So I'm kind of looking for her, because she's always trying to multitask. So I'm looking for her to check me out. So I roll over there to her, because you don't want to yell at people and say, help me. Yeah, so I roll over there to her, say hello. And just before I asked her what register she was working, she said, did you see all the buggies of yarn I just priced? And I was like, oh no, you did? She was like, yeah. She said, I know you always buy yarn, but you don't even have to look at it. I'll check you out right now. I was like, no, you know, I have to look at it. So this is what I saw, because I love getting one-of-a-kind yarn, guys, because you just don't see it. So I got this, and this is just a beautiful cotton blend yarn. It is, what is it, 50 cotton and 50 acrylic, and I don't even know the brand. Let me see here. See, this is the name of it, NAKO Denim Plus. So I don't know anything about this company. All I know is that it was from Turkey. So that is it right there. It is super soft and beautiful. And let me see, sometimes their yarn don't even have the amount on here. That's kind of the clearance yarn problem sometimes. But it doesn't say how many yards. It just shows that it's from Turkey. And yeah, that's all it says on here. And actually, this mostly is not even in English. I don't know, but it's a good bit on here, and I liked it. So I bought, and they only had one skein of each, so I bought the gray as well. And then I saw this beautiful denimish looking color, so I bought that as well. And this was $2.80, which is usually more than I would pay, but I just love this so much. And it just says 100 grams on it, but yeah, I bought those. And then I saw this yarn, which I also have never seen like in Hobby Lobby or anything. I mean, maybe it's there, but I love the color of these. Look at that. I just love it. This is nothing like I have in my stash. This was $3, and it seems like a good bid on there. Looks like a 3-weight. But look at that. It is just all gorgeous. I love those browns and grays and rust. So I got that. And then I was looking at the cotton, and this is called La Abuelita. I don't know. Let me let somebody who knows how to pronounce better than me. It's a cotton yarn. It is 224 yards. It's mesmerized cotton made in Mexico. And I don't have brown cotton in my stash, so I went ahead and got 3 of those. It was $1.20 each. So yeah, that's what I